Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. This is for November 4th through November 10th, 2019. Happy birthday to all the Scorpios that are having birthdays this week. And I do apologize that I did not upload weeklies last week. I was getting back from vacation and I'm also in the process of moving. Right now, Scorpio, we have Mercury retrograding through your sign, and Scorpio season is in full effect. So let's take a look as to your overall energy for the week. Winter's throne. You know, winter is usually a time where things are coming still and, we're supposed to go within and reevaluate and recharge and renewal. But this energy is a little bit different than that. Scorpio, right now, this week, no matter what's going on, you guys are definitely in the vibe, in the flow of things, okay? Don't forget that. You guys are navigating these energies that we're all facing with such ease compared to other people. This is like you guys being the light, being the balance through the darkness right now, where everybody's emotional and crazy and dealing with like a lot of old wounds and all kinds of stuff, coming back through Mercury retrograde. It's like whatever's happening to Scorpio, the way all of this is playing out, it's almost like you're sitting right there on your throne, handling it with grace and ease, and the light and the darkness for everybody else. I'm going to have to pull more cards to, dig deeper on that, because this, Scorpio, you feel very empowered, like leadership, helping others understand themselves and what they're going through. And it's like you're just this beacon, like people are drawn into you this week. Okay, let's see. Deliverance. So if you want to pause the video and read the little quote that's attached, feel free. Otherwise, here is the image attached to deliverance. Scorpio, I feel like the universe is spoiling you this week and pampering you this week. And again, like you see these people like walking towards this queen right here sitting on her throne. The light and the darkness, people being very attracted to you for your wisdom, your guidance, your love, your light. Maybe for some of you, different resources that you have in the workplace. You could really be stepping it up and taking a much more leadership role. If that's not typically, if you're not a supervisor or a manager in any capacity, this week you may be put into that position. Or Scorpio, if you have an idea, run with it, go with it, really allow your leadership skills and ability to come through in the workplace, especially this week, or any other area of your life where you're feeling that, because you are wise, you are the one who knows, you do have good ideas, you do know the best way. And man, it's like you could just read anybody like a book right now, and you're giving advice and your words are very healing and comforting. And it's like, well, everybody's going through all this weirdness, you're in this very peaceful place. And it's not to say things aren't happening in your life, but the way that you're handling it is much, much different. And it has to do, with the fact that we're in Scorpio season right now. So it is your time. The sun is legitimately shining on you. And it just has you, your vibration is very balanced and stable and strong, and anything that comes towards you, you can face it with ease. And on top of that, it's like there's a lot of people coming to you for direction and guidance, counseling, understanding, etc. Whoa. Sorry, those just jumped all over. That was me not holding them very tightly. All right, Scorpio, let's pull some tarot. Six of Wands. Yep, there you are. Standing out, the beacon of light through the darkness. Honor, recognition, reward. Page of Cups. Yay. That's affection, that's offering, that's apologies. Now we have the Page of Wands. Ooh. Next is the Seven of Pentacles. Four of Cups. And Nine of Swords. Scorpio. Yes. You are the center of attention this week. There may be one or several people coming to you asking for your guidance, asking for your help, asking for your clarity. And you're just, I don't know, also very inspiring. Some of you in like the way you're handling yourself, the choices that you've made. Some of you, it could be like you finally have started sharing your life story, you know, through a blog, or you wrote a book, or you're doing it on social media. You know, some of you, it's like you're sharing your personal story, and you were really afraid to do that, like you would be rejected, and you know, it just wouldn't go well. And actually the opposite is true. It's like you're standing out. People are really connecting and relating to you and what you have to say. It's bringing them a lot of healing, and it's deliverance. Like you're delivering them into the light of themselves, because at the end of the day, all we really do is inspire and support each other. It's ourselves that, you know, makes the choice to take accountability and ownership and realize nobody can save us but ourselves. And in that space, people become very empowered. So Scorpio, I do feel like some of you, this has to do with your own personal story that you're sharing in some way. Very inspiring when you were very afraid, you know, that it would be more rejected than received, and I see it being much loved and needed. Okay, also in the workplace, some of you, you're really stepping up and taking a leadership role, and you might be a little nervous or afraid or thinking, gosh, this is just not going to amount to anything. And if that's not happening this week, it happened in the past. But now, this week, Scorpio, you're being rewarded and recognized for past efforts where you were really, you took leadership in the workplace. Or this week, it could be you're stepping into that role in some capacity, and the way you handle everything, you're going to be recognized and rewarded for that. So don't think your efforts are in vain, or that nobody will appreciate what you've done, the extra, you know, going the extra mile. It will actually come back to you quite quickly. So keep that in perspective. But mostly, Scorpio, I see through, you know, the light of your soul, the love of your heart, the wisdom of your words. You really help others move out of a place of darkness this week, and help hope be restored within them. And because Nine of Swords is all about worry and depression, and just being stuck in this mental loop, rehashing things over and over, or worrying about, well, what if XYZ happens? And you are leading people out of that somehow, with your words, with what you're doing, with what you're saying, okay? So do not underestimate the power of yourself and your energy this week, and the way that you can touch and impact others by being vulnerable, by being open, by sharing your wisdom, by sharing your personal story, okay? There's so much gratitude coming towards you, Scorpio, for these efforts where you are leadership, where you are guiding somebody, you're helping them, you're leading to a deliverance of some kind, and there is a lot of just recognition and love coming right back towards you. So you are the leader this week, Scorpio. Let's pull a card to see what blessing is bestowing itself upon you this week. A blessing on your wisdom. Imagine that. Yes, see, you just, Scorpio, you know what's up. You know the answer. You know the solution. You know the best way forward. And even if you don't know it through experience, your intuition is leading the way, and it's 100%. Like, you're just right on the money this week. And There's people coming to you, Scorpio, and you're going to guide them either through your personal story or just through your wisdom, and really help them overcome some darkness and some heaviness that they've been struggling with and facing, you know, within themselves, maybe feeling very alone. It's like you're this beacon of light this week for many. It could be just for one. I mean, this is a general reading, but overall, Scorpio, I feel like it's for many. You are just a beacon of light, and you're going to be loved, honored, recognized, and rewarded for everything that you do and put out into the universe as well as into each individual this week, okay? So those are your messages, Scorpio. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.